Welcome students, myself S.C. Kunde from JDC Bitco English Medium High School, Nasik Road. Previously we have studied work, energy, positive, negative and zero work, unit of work, relationship between joule and erg. Expression for kinetic energy. Suppose a stationary object of mass m moves because of an applied force. Let u be its initial velocity. That means initially u is equals to 0 because it is stop. Let the applied force be F. This generates an acceleration A in the object and after time t. The velocity of the object becomes equal to v. The displacement during this time t is s. The work done on the object W is equal to F into S. Our formula is W is equal to F into S. Here F is the force and S is the displacement. According to Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma, mass into acceleration. Using Newton's second equation of motion, that is S is equals to ut plus 1/2 at square. Initially, the velocity is 0. That means u is equals to 0. Now, substituting here value u is equals to 0 in this equation, then you will get S is equals to u into t, that is 0. So 0 plus 1/2 at square. Now, S is equals to, you got 1/2 at square. This is your second equation. Now, our formula is that F is equal to ma. That is W is equal to F into S. Now, W is equal to F means ma. So, substitute here ma. Into S means we got here 1/2 at square. W is equals to 1/2 m into at square. This is your third equation. Now, using Newton's first equation of motion, V is equals to u plus at. Now, initially u is equals to 0. So, put here 0. So, V is equals to 0 plus at. Therefore, V is equals to at. Now, V square is equals to at square. Because W is equals to 1/2 m into V square. Now, substituting here this value only, W is equals to 1/2 mv square. Using the equation third and fourth. Therefore, the kinetic energy gained by an object is the amount of work done on the object. Kinetic energy is equals to W. Therefore, kinetic energy is equals to 1/2 mv square because our W is 1/2 mv square. Expression for potential energy. To carry an object of mass m to a height h above the earth's surface, a force equal to mg has to be used against the direction of the gravitational force. The amount of work done can be calculated as follows. So, work is equals to force into displacement. Before this, we have studied this formula. So, W is equal to force means mg. F is equal to mg into h is the displacement. So, W is equals to mg h. The amount of potential energy stored in the object because of its displacement, that is potential energy, is equal to mgh, and W is equals to Pe, that is the potential energy. Therefore, displacement to height h causes energy equal to mgh to be stored in the object. Transformation of energy. Here some examples of transformation of energy are given. Transformation of energy. That means one form of energy can be transformed into another form. Which are the different forms of energy? Which type of energy is used in each of the following processes? Some examples are given here. A stretched piece of rubber, fast moving car, the whistling of a cooker due to steam, the crackers exploded in Diwali. Many examples are there. But in this case, the energy can transfer from one type to another type. For example, the exploding firecrackers convert the chemical energy stored in them into light, sound and heat energy. Another example in your house, when we are switch on light, that time the electrical energy is converted into light energy. This is the transformation of energy. That is, one form of energy is converted into the another form of energy. Here some examples of transformation of energies are given. Observe this example, that is electrical energy into light energy, chemical into electrical energy. Many examples are given here. Law of conservation of energy. The law of conservation of energy is a law of science that states that energy cannot be created nor be destroyed, but it changes from one form to another. Thus, the total amount of energy in the universe remains constant. Make two pendulums of the same length with the help of thread and two nuts. Tie another thread in the horizontal position. Tie the two pendulums to this horizontal thread in such a way that they will not hit each other while swinging. Now swing one of the pendulum and observe. You will see that as the speed of oscillation of the pendulum slowly decreases, the second pendulum, which was initially stationary, begins to swing. Thus one pendulum transfers its energy to other pendulum. Next topic is free fall. Free fall. If we release an object from a height, it gets pulled towards the earth because of gravitational force. An object falling solely under the influence of gravitational force is said to be in free fall or to be falling freely. Let us look at the kinetic and potential energies of an object of mass m falling freely from height h. When the object is at different height, as shown in the figure, the point A is at a height h from the ground. Let the point B be at distance x vertically below A. Let the point C to be on the ground directly below A and B. Let us calculate the energies of the object at A, B, C. Now see in this figure, this is the point A, B and point C. Now this point A is from the ground. This is the ground. From ground it is having height h. Now from B to A the height is x. And from C to B the height is h minus x. Now look here. When the object is stationary at A, its initial velocity is u, that is equals to 0, because the object is stopped at the initial. Therefore, the kinetic energy having formula 1/2 mass into velocity square, that is 1/2 into mv square. This is the formula of kinetic energy. That is 1/2 mu square, because we are taking here initial velocity. That's why u is taken here. Firstly, the kinetic energy is equals to 0 and potential energy equals to mgh. Therefore, the total energy is equals to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Now here kinetic energy is 0 and potential energy is mgh. Therefore, the total energy is equals to mgh. Let the velocity of the object be vb when it reaches the point B, having fallen through a distance x. Now initially u is equals to 0, s is equals to x and a is equals to g. Now our formula is that v square is equals to u square plus twice as. Now substitute here, vb square is equals to u means 0, that is plus 2gx, a means g and s means x. Therefore vb square is equals to twice gx. Now our formula of kinetic energy is equals to 1/2 mv square. So in front of v you should take the vb square. Therefore 1/2 m into twice gx, because vb is equals to twice gx. Therefore kinetic energy is equals to mgx. Height of the object when at B is equals to h minus x. I have shown in the figure. Therefore potential energy is equals to mg into h minus x. And therefore potential energy is equal to mgh, multiply this into mgx. Therefore total energy is equals to kinetic energy plus potential energy, that is mgx plus mgh. Kinetic energy is equals to mgx and the potential energy is equals to mgh minus mgx. Substitute here values, then mgx will be cancelled. Therefore the total energy is equals to mgh. Let the velocity of the object be vc at point C when it reaches the ground near the point C. Initially u is equals to 0, s is equals to h and a is equals to g. Now substitute in this formula, v square is equal to u square plus twice as. Now vc square is equals to u means 0 plus twice a means g and h means, that is s means h. Therefore kinetic energy is equals to 1/2 mvc square and that is equals to 1/2 m into twice gh, because vc square is equals to twice gh. Therefore kinetic energy is equals to mgh. The height of the object from the ground at point C is h is equals to 0. Therefore potential energy, that is equals to mgh, is equals to 0. And our total energy is equals to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Therefore the total energy is equals to mgh. From the equation 1, 2 and 3, we see that the total energy of the object is the same at the 3 points A, B and C. Next topic is power. Here some examples are given. Suppose Rajeshri, Yash and Ranjit have to reach the top of a small hill. Rajeshri went by car, Yash went by cycling, while Ranjit went walking. If all of them choose the same path, who will reach first and who will reach last? Now, in this example, the work done is same in each example, but the time taken to perform the work is different for each person or each method. The fast or slow rate of the work done is expressed in terms of power. So power is the rate at which work is done. Therefore power is equals to work divided by time. That is P is equals to W upon T. In SI system, the unit of work is joule. So the unit of power is joule per second and this is called as watt. So 1 watt is equals to joule upon 1 second. In the industrial sector, the unit used to measure power is called as horsepower. 1 horsepower is equals to 746 watt. The unit of energy for commercial use is kilowatt hour. 1000 joule work performed in 1 second is kilowatt power. 1 kilowatt horsepower is equals to 1 kilowatt into 1 hour. So 1000 watt into 3600 seconds, that is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule.